Good morning, crime community. I'm here to read out a couple of other makeups of Patriotism Unhinged. Still waiting for Mr. Manning to do his stream about MM, and then we'll talk about that. Number 14 is Adele Edison, a setup plant. On April 22nd, 63, a neuroscientist named Adele Edison was having dinner at Blackie's House of Beef in Washington with another doctor, Jose Rivera. Was he related to Geraldo? I have no idea. Whom she met earlier that month at the biomedical convention in New Jersey. Among the various topics they discussed, two stood out. Rivera's inquiry into whether or not Adele knew Lee Harvey Oswald, and Rivera's suggestion that Adele visit the Carousel Club in Dallas owned by Jack Ruby. Edison denied knowing Oswald. Rivera told her that Oswald used to live in Russia and now was in Dallas with his wife and child and in planning to visit New Orleans. Adele was from New Orleans, so Rivera had encouraged Adele to get to know the Oswalds. Why did she do that? I guess that's what's called a setup. Saying they were a very lovely couple. The following night, Rivera gave Edison a tour of the city. As they approached the White House, Rivera commented, "I wonder what Jackie will do when her husband dies," meaning Jackie Onassis. Later that night, Rivera asked Adele to call Oswald when she returned to New Orleans and provided her with Oswald's telephone number, 899-4244. Rivera asked Edison to give Oswald a message, kill the chief. That's more than hail the chief, I guess. Then claimed we were just playing a little joke on Oswald. Sure you were. Edison was under the assumption that Oswald was a fellow scientist and friend of Dr. Rivera. And they handed it over to the press department, and that was Geraldo Rivera, and he kept the Zapruder film for 10 years. I'm just making this up, but that's what seemed to happen to me. Edison arrived in New Orleans and caught Oswald as instructed. She spoke to Marina, Oswald's wife. She called back, and this time Oswald answered the phone and said, "I do not know who Jose Rivera was." So she chose not to deliver the kill the chief instructions. Could Rivera be involved in a plot against President Kennedy? Fraught. Edison decided to contact the Secret Service in New Orleans and spoke to Special Agent J. Calvin Rice. Concerned the Secret Service might not believe that she was canceling the meeting, Edison later recounted this to Special Agent Orrin Bartlett. That brings us to Thomas Mosely. U.S. Secret Service Memorandum Report number 7-1-50. Synopsis: Informant 2-1-266 has advised that one Thomas Mosely has been in touch with a group of Chicago Cubans who may be involved in the assassination of the late JFK. On November 21st, 63, a Cuban exile named Homer Echeverria was negotiating the sale of guns with an alcohol, tobacco, and firearms informant named Thomas Mosely. During their brokerage, Echeverria told the informant that they could close the arms deal. As we now have plenty of money, our new backers are Jews. As soon as we take care of Kennedy. We're going to leave this right here because I'm not reading two more of these cutouts in a day, considering what's going on in St. George, Utah. This is the same damn thing as St. George, Utah. They got the grassy knoll there. They don't know where the bullet is. They haven't found the magic bullet yet. They don't have pictures of the van, but they say all this stuff happened. So that's why I'm only reading two of these a day, because of all the BS that's going on. So tomorrow we get to Anonymous, John Martino, Ralph Leon Yates. As you can see, we're far from finishing. So if you think there's any truth here or like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe and share, and have a great day.